Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here. It's Wednesday the 8th of August. Thanks again for watching, and thanks for coming back to weatherweb.net and for using the charts, because it's by you coming back to the site and using it regularly that keeps it all free of charge. And you see the adverts around the screen, well, they help to keep it free of charge as well, because you coming back means that we can put more adverts in front of you, which generates the revenue. When you click on an advert, it generates more revenue, and so the cycle goes. So thank you for doing that, and for keeping weatherweb.net all free of charge, and don't forget to tell your friends about us too. Just wanted to kick off today with the CFS chart for the end of August, beginning of September. This has proved quite an interesting one because consistently the GFS has been hinting that the first couple of weeks of September would be turning drier, and it's doing it again this morning. This is the forecast for the week ending the 28th of August. And by the way, you can get these charts by going to the site to the top there, click on weather charts, and then click on CFS down the left hand side of the chart of this page here, and then if you come down you'll see EU rainfall. Okay, so that's the week 3 forecast. You can see that we've got rain affecting western parts of the country, but the southeast is dry. Now on to week 4, and you'll notice what happens is that we get much drier weather starting to come into the south. This is a ridge of high pressure that's trying to build into southern parts of the country. This is the week ending the 4th of September. So then if we go on to week 5, you'll notice again that that high tries to build its way northwards. Look, it brings dry weather across much of England, Wales and the southern parts of Ireland, taking us up to the 11th of September. And then as we head into the week 6 period, which takes us up to the 18th of September, notice that the breakdown is taking place from the west. This is only light amount of rain through central and eastern England, probably later on in the week, but heavier rain across Scotland and northern parts of Ireland. So what the CFS is seeing here is the jet stream blowing across Northern Ireland and into Scotland. So you can see that the jet stream is just there, look, through Ireland and Scotland, less so down towards the south, where it is going to be staying mainly dry. So the CFS seeing this start to September as being generally on the dry side. But what about what's coming up in the next few days? Of course, we've been talking about this fine weather that's been promised for so long now, and of course we're just waiting for it to arrive, but exactly when, what and how it gets here is somewhat open to question. Here we go. Right, finally found the graphics for you. So this is the chart from this morning. We had this weak front that was lying across southern Ireland through southwestern parts of England, across the southern coast of England too, bringing some low cloud and also some drizzle. Now through the course of today, that front that's been bringing that low cloud and drizzle has been gradually weakening, and it looks as if that weakening process continues into this afternoon. I think for many though it's going to be a dry afternoon. We'll find plenty of sunny spells around, particularly for Scotland, northern parts of England, bits and pieces of rain further south and bits and pieces of rain across Ireland. But just notice that area of high pressure that's developing, really that becomes the dominant feature of the coming days, and that high is with us right the way through Thursday. Now what that means is that Thursday is going to be a dry day for most, with some good spells of sunshine coming through, and it is going to be feeling warm as well. The high just dominates right the way through the day. Now a few sea breezes could get going in the afternoon, and if they do, it may just trigger a shower across the high ground of southwest England, possibly over parts of East Anglia, across the hills of Wales and also Ireland. But these showers, if they did arrive, would be very, very isolated. So really 99.9% of the country is dry and it's warm, temperatures between about 20 and 27 degrees. Through the night into Friday we stay dry, we've still got the fine conditions around, and then during Friday itself we'll find a dry day with plenty of sunshine. Again, may just be an odd shower developing over the Welsh mountains, perhaps over central parts of Ireland, but for most it's a dry, it's a fine day, there's lots of sunshine around. The southeasterly breeze though starting to increase during the late part of the day across Ireland and southwest England, but elsewhere it should stay generally light, although sea breeze is developing during the course of the afternoon. And then as we get in towards Saturday, well, the high starts to slip away off towards the east. As that happens, we'll start to pick up this southeasterly flow. You notice the isobars becoming close together here. Now, it's still going to be a fine day. It's going to be a really good drying day as well. The southeast is probably blowing at around a force 4 or force 5, perhaps a 6. And you can see how during Saturday afternoon we get these outbreaks of rain just moving into southwestern parts of Ireland. So this is the breakdown starting to come through. As we head through the overnight period into Sunday, so these outbreaks of rain get moving in. That's the position for midnight going from Saturday into Sunday. And this looks perfectly reasonable to me. These sort of timings of the breakdown coming in slowly from the west do look as if they're on track. And then through the course of Sunday, we find Ireland, Wales, southwest England into these thundery showers, but many eastern areas tending to stay dry until the evening. However, the thundery showers and the thundery outbreaks of rain moving into northern England, southern Scotland during the course of the evening on Sunday. Dry weather arriving towards the south and the west though, and this is the much cooler weather coming in as this area of low pressure moves in. And then into Monday, well, I think we'll find a mix of sunny spells and scattered showers through Monday. Most of the showers affecting western areas, but for most it looks as if it should be a dry day. Certainly much cooler than it was over the weekend. But it's this feature down to the south that we've got to watch out for, because that is going to be blowing some rain northeastwards as we head through the course of the day into Tuesday, and it brings some pretty heavy bursts of rain look through southwest England and also Wales. Now, not entirely sure at the moment. By the way, that's the weather wolf that you can see there. Look, there's Freddie. Freddie, say hello. Say hello, Freddie. No? Okay. See, he's very quiet. Quiet when I don't want him to be, of course. This rain here could actually drift a little bit further east. So I think we have to be aware that through Tuesday we could find some pretty hefty bursts of rain affecting anywhere across England and also Wales. And this tending to move its way northeastwards as the day progresses. And then overnight into Wednesday, look, the low clears away up towards the north, takes heavy periods of rain with it and some pretty strong winds as well. And then during Wednesday, we're dry, we're brighter for a time, but then this secondary area of low pressure comes around and it brings some pretty hefty bursts of rain into the south of Ireland, and that moves its way northeastwards through Wales and into parts of England during the course of the day on Wednesday into Thursday. So there is the potential for some pretty significant outbreaks of rain coming through across England and Wales through Tuesday and into Wednesday, and that also affecting parts of Scotland and Ireland too. Now, once this has gone through, of course, then becomes the question as to exactly what happens during this middle part of the month. I'm of the opinion at the moment that we will see this settling down taking place, not completely settled. I've been stressing this all the way through. Yes, there's going to be more settled weather around, but it's not going to be completely settled by any means. This is the ensemble model, and let's just knock it up to the 16th. So this is where we are at the moment. Look, this is the 8th. If we knock it on to the 16th, eventually we will get there. What you'll notice is that the area of low pressure persists across the north of the country, and we tend to find the jet stream coming in from the Atlantic during that period. Now we're nearly there. What are we? There's the 12th, heading into the 13th now. This is a little bit slow because the model has only just come in, so this is the latest update of the model that you're seeing here. So here's the area of low pressure look that's responsible for pushing that rain northwards during the course of Tuesday and also on Wednesday. There's the 16th, and the low pressure is still there. As we're heading in towards the 17th and the 18th and the 19th, so getting in towards next weekend, you'll notice that this low is still stuck out to the west. That trough is still to the south of Iceland, but we do get this ridge of high pressure look building in the south. So I think this is the drier weather coming across England and Wales during this period, taking us into probably 5 to 7 days worth of dry weather towards the end of the month. You see that low getting squeezed away to the north, so still outbreaks of rain across Scotland at times, but I do think that this drier spell of weather does seem to be likely through the south of the country as we get through the second half of August. You see, this is taking us into the 21st, and the next one will take us into the 22nd, and you see this ridge is still there down to the south. So I'm still going to go with this story that once we've got this unsettled spell of weather out of the way middle part of next week, we should see things settling down, particularly across more southern areas. It's not going to be particularly warm, temperatures near normal, rain across Scotland at times with temperatures near normal there, but dry conditions down to the south. Okay, lots in there for you. The weather wolf, look, Freddie has finally laid down. Say hello, Freddie. Freddie, are you going to look at the camera? There we go. See, there's the weather wolf. He helps me out with all these forecasts, you know. So thanks again for watching, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.